Welcome friends to my channel Trading Sensation. I hope you all are doing well. Yes friends, after a long time, because I was busy with different agendas, I was occupied with different things. So from now on, probably I'll be making videos on regular frequencies. So please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. I want to discuss about USD-INR at first. In my previous videos, I explained the levels on USD-INR, right? And it is exactly hovering around its 10-year-old trend line. Yes, friends. So this is just a snapshot of that particular graph which I had posted in my earlier video. So I have drawn this from 2011 August. Clear? So you can see this is a daily chart, and I extended this upward sloping line, and it is exactly at that particular level when I posted that particular video. So I mentioned the level of 72 to 72.5, which is very crucial. Why? Because if it gets breached, then the next target that I gave was around this 70 or 70.2, and below that it was around 68.4. So now I'll show you on the chart that what exactly happened in the last few days. That means probably last 2 to 3 days. So let's get back to the chart. This is Nifty. I will start with Nifty, and accordingly I'll correlate it with USD-INR. Clear? So friends, if you have watched my earlier video, I had mentioned certain levels both on the upside and downside, right? So on the downside I mentioned around 14,469, and on the upside it was 15,470. If you are a regular viewer of my channel, then you should know these levels, and below that it was 14,180, right? So for the last 3 days, there was lot of roller coaster movement in Nifty. So last to last day, that was on Wednesday, it made a low which was around 14,488, 14,490. So friend, I mentioned this level of 14,469, and you see the last day, the low that Nifty made. By the way, this is Nifty spot hourly chart. Clear? So the low that was made was 14,467.75, and my level was 14,469. Clear? I have always been telling you the importance of this level of 14,780. If price stays above 780, then the target is 15,470. If price goes below 780, then this 469, and below it's 182. Now what is going to happen in the coming days? I'll explain those things. Now let me just quickly show you USD-INR and Nifty. So friend, this is Nifty and USD-INR. On the upper panel I have put USD-INR. You can see here USD-INR, and in the lower panel it's Nifty. Clear? So intentionally I have put there's candlesticks on the upside, and there's line chart for Nifty on the downside in the lower panel. So friend, the video that I posted on USD-INR, if someone have watched it, then he or she might have or should have earned lots of money. Why? See, this 72 to 72.5, the level that I mentioned, was so crucial that in the last few days it made a low which was around 72.2, 72.25. And you see from there it made a high of how much? You can see from this top left side, the high is 74.0550. So if you just calculate from this low of this 72.29, it's almost more than 2.4% in last 2 days. That means in Thursday and Friday. So when you know that INR is hovering around the decade-old trend line, and I also mentioned the levels, it actually depreciated, though due to some reasons. I'll come to the reasons later. So when INR depreciates, what happened to the Indian equity market? It is inversely related, right? So Indian equity should fall, and there is no other way that it can go. So you can see clearly from this chart that from 25th February the market, the index, that is Nifty spot, started to fall from this level. By the way, this is line chart, so just excuse me with those spikes of high low. So from this level of 15,135, it made a low of how much? You see, it made a low of around 14,500. Right, this is line chart. Again, I'm telling you, this is line chart. So you won't be able to see the high low because it just calculates the close. So friend, it is easily visible that how INA got depreciated, and due to that Nifty got on the downside. It drifted on the downside, right? So few things which triggered this are, in US, if you just study the economy, you will find that the real rates are on higher spiral. So due to that, what is happening? Due to that, there is a probability that the interest rate will go higher. So just mark my word that in the coming days, if the chiefs from Fed or ECB or RBI doesn't come out and says or gives you guarantee that rates will be suppressed and there will be injection of liquidity, till then you will find volatility will exist and you will see roller coaster movement in equity market. Yes friend, in equity market. If you just see US 10-year yield also, which is the benchmark, you will see that how it went higher since February, and it just surged much higher from 15th Feb, and I have been telling you about the second half of February. Please be cautious about it, right? So lot of things, specifically this inflation part is triggering the whole scenario, and presently if that is not controlled, then you will see that market should correct, again it will rise, again it would correct. There won't be any stability. Clear? So from here, I would say that until and unless that happens, you will see that uncertainty will exist for the coming few weeks. So friends, please, from here on, please don't try to play naked. It is always better to get some covered positions, or please hedge your position. Now let me just get back to Nifty chart quickly. So from here, keeping USD INR in mind and keeping Indian 10-year government bond yield as well, the levels for Nifty that you should watch is the immediate levels on the upside should be 780. Above that, you should watch this level of 15,150, and above which the level that I mentioned a lot earlier was 15,470. Clear? And on the downside, this 14,180 will be a very, very strong support level, friend. Please do watch these levels minutely, and please plan your trades accordingly so that you don't face any loss. And please, once again, expect volatility to exist for the coming few weeks. You will see you might see roller coaster movement going forward. You will see upside movement, you will see a downside movement. There won't be any unidirectional movement from here on, until and unless some part is being played from the central banks. Clear? I hope this video will add value to you. Thanks for watching. Please do share it with your near and dear ones. Have a great trading week ahead. Goodbye.